Ladies and gentlemen, our Honorable Minister of Ports, Shipping and Waterways, Shri Sarbananda Sonowal, is arrived. Can we give a big round of applause for him? Thank you so much. I would request Mr. Shankar Shinde, Chairman Triple AI, to accompany our Honorable Minister of Ports, Shipping and Waterways, Shri Sarbananda Sonowal, to welcome to the stage. So can we give a round of applause to our Minister as well as to our Chairman. Thank you so much, sir. Please be seated. Thank you. And now I would request Shri Shashikiran Shetty, sir, to come on to the stage. Can we give him a round of applause and welcome him to the dais? Chairman and Managing Director, All Cargo Chairman, National Institute of Industrial Engineering and ITIE. Thank you so much for joining, sir. Now, I would like to call upon Shri George Abrao to join the stage. Can we give a round of applause to Shri George Abrao, Chairman, Abrao Group. Thank you, sir. And now, I would like to welcome Shri P.K. Agarwal ji to join the stage. Can we give a round of applause to Shri P.K. Agarwal ji? Thank you, sir. And now I would like to welcome Shri Shantanu Badkamkar to join the stage. Past Chairman and Board of Advisor, Triple AI. And now I would welcome A.V. Vijay Kumar ji to join the stage. Immediate past Chairman, Triple AI. And now I would welcome Shri Dushyant Mulani ji to join the stage. Chairman-elect Triple AI. Thank you so much. Once again, I thank all the dignitaries for your valuable time. Can we give a huge round of applause to all the dignitaries? And it's our Indian tradition to start all the proceedings by lighting of the lamp. I would request our Honorable Minister and all the dignitaries to welcome forward to light the lamp and to start the proceedings.
गणाध्यक्षाय धीमहि गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणातीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गजेशानाय भालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि गानचतुराय गानप्राणाय गानान्तरात्मने गानोत्सुकाय गानमत्ताय गानोत्सुकमनसे गुरुपूजिताय गुरुदैवताय.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. Thank you. Now I would request Shri A.V. Vijay Kumar, Shri Dushyant Mulani, sir, to felicitate our Honorable Minister, Shri Sarbananda Sonowal ji. And now I request Mr. Shankar Shinde to present a memento to our Honorable Minister. Now I would request our Honorable Minister of Ports, Shipping and Waterways, Shri Sarbananda Sonowal ji, to felicitate our other dignitaries and personalities. I would request Mr. Shashikiran Shetty sir to come forward. So please welcome forward, sir. Can we give a round of applause? And followed by, I would request Mr. George Abrao. Now I would request Mr. Shantanu Badkamkar to come forward. And now I would request Shri P.K. Agarwal ji to come forward. Now I would request Captain Deepak Tiwari to come forward. Thank you so much, sir. Please be seated. Thank you so much, sir. To start the proceedings with the welcome address, I would like to welcome our immediate past chairman, FFAI, Mr. A.V. Vijay Kumar, to start the proceedings. Can we give a round of applause for him and welcome him forward? Thank you.
Dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, very good morning to all of you. I welcome all the participants and our chief guest and all the dignitaries sitting on the dais. A warm welcome to all of you. A commitment is not the words but action that speaks louder than the words. We have our minister here who has proved once again that he is a man of action. Due to his prior engagements elsewhere in the country, his arrival was delayed yesterday. Yet having committed, knowing the purpose of our convention, his involvement in our industry, his vision of the future of maritime trade, relevance of Gati Shakti, he landed late last night to be present for this event and be with us. Thank you, sir. Sir, we sincerely appreciate your valuable presence with us, and we are indeed proud to have such a minister heading ports, shipping and waterways in the Government of India along with Ayush. Gati Shakti is a new chapter which will shape the logistics industry of the country, and it is bound to take us to the next level of global economic prosperity. We are sure your drive and thrust in this innovative, all-encompassing move will rewrite the pages of the history of logistics in India. It is a honor for me, the committee of IIII, its members, and all the participants here to hear from you the initiatives of Government of India for our industry, sir. The innovations in store for the future and path of progress you will be leading us. It is indeed apt that you will set the tone and inaugurate the business sessions that will enlighten the entire gathering and enrich them in the next 2 days. Today also we have four business sessions, and tomorrow also a power-packed business session. And we are discussing all this logistics-related developments, and eminent speakers from the government, trade, and industry is participating. I welcome once again all of our dignitaries and the participants once again, and thank you.
Thank you so much for the warm welcome, Mr. Vijay Kumar. And now I would like to call upon Mr. Shankar Shinde, Chairman IIIF AI, to share a few words about the session inauguration. Can we give a round of applause for him? Thank you.
A very good morning. Fantastic, that's an energetic room. Respected Honorable Chief Guest, Shri Sarbananda Sonowal ji, dignitaries on the dais, Shri P.K. Agarwal ji, Principal Chief Commissioner of Customs, Shri Shashi ji Shetty, Shri George Ebro, Shri Shantanu Badkamkar ji, and my colleagues Mr. Vijay Kumar ji and Mr. Dushan Mulani ji. Dignitaries of the dais, we have sub-presidents of international associations over here, Ms. Nadia, NAFL. We also have the industries leaders here, Mr. Neeraj Ambani ji, welcome. Captain Deepak Tiwari, CSLA President from Shipping Lines Associations, Akai President, and all trade associations, presidents and office bearers and dignitaries, my office bearers, my friends, colleagues, the members of associations. It is indeed a great pleasure to have Honorable Minister for this inaugural session of our business sessions. It has been a pleasure interacting with the Minister with regard to his dynamic thought processes, with regard to international port developments, and providing the infrastructure for our industry. The vision which has been envisaged with the Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, has been proliferated to us through Shri Sonowal ji. So thank you for all that interaction and advice to us from time to time. It was pleasure to hear Minister at Taj Palace on the Chabahar Day program. What a dynamic speech it was, sir. What an inspiring speech it was. And the amount of tiredness you take on regular work, and in spite of that you come out with such a dynamic, and it is beyond the business what we speak. And that inspires us, motivates us to contribute towards the vision of Government of India. And we will continue to do that with your support, sir. Sir, IIIFAI has played a very important role, and it's been engaged with Ministry of Shipping, Ports, Waterways, Ministry of External Affairs, Ministry of Commerce, with regard to this INSTC project. And after giving the shortcomings of this INSTC project connectivities, we have been able to prepare a report. A dry run study has been conducted in physical form, traveling with the containers. Myself and my colleague Sohail Kazani was there. We traveled from here with the containers to Bandar Abbas. From there, we went across the roads and the railways from the Caspian Sea connecting to Russia. And that was a great study we could do and present it to the government. And it was appreciated not only by India government, even international and INSTC partners. We said, sir, we need the TR accession. And we have customs over here. So India has, in the shortest time, in the parliament, gave the accession to the TR convention. And that has been great achievement for India. So it is an appreciation, even before we think government comes off with the implementation. So this is a very advancement thinking of government of India towards the logistics sector, giving the importance to the logistics sector, and that is what keeps us driving for this industry. So, without taking too much of time, we would like to hear Minister on this aspect. We will give more time to ministers and other dignitaries who would like to share their thoughts. But before that, I would like to just touch upon empowering our MSME sectors. So 85% of our companies are MSMEs. And today we need to empower them, encourage them. And so we thought of introducing the FIATA Bill of Lading. FFI is a member of international body which is called the FIATA. FIATA operates across the countries, and the Bill of Lading issued by FIATA, from the FIATA, is accepted globally. We have worked out with the agreement and MOU with the FIATA, and we will issue this FIATA Bill of Lading to all our members so they can come at the par of all the shipping lines and think of owning the containers, owning the vessels, and promote this trade. This is how we envisage of uplifting our trade and empowering our trade. And so we request our minister to list that FIATA Bill of Lading, F Bill of Lading, which is going to go now EF Bill of Lading today. So we will have that inaugural launch of the EF Bill of Lading today with the hands of minister. So with this, it will be a great gift for our Indian fraternity, for our logistics sector. We'll surely, for any of the issues, we have FFI Secretariat to assist you in issuing the Bill of Lading. So we have eventful throughout this convention with various things to be enrolled, to MOUs to be enrolled, and we will continue with this. We will have the newsletter release, and we will also have the launch of E-Bill of Lading. We will also have the Chaba report presented to the minister during this program. So with this, I end my thanks to all our fraternity members, to our minister for being here, for consenting to be here, even after being a tight schedule of travel, and the parliament session just got over yesterday. And we are really happy to see you, sir, here with the challenges and difficulties and endorsing the industry. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Mr. Shankar Shinde. And next, I would like to welcome Mr. Shantanu Badkamkar, past chairman and board of advisor, FFAI, to address the gathering. Can we welcome him with your applause, please? Thank you.
नमस्कार एंड गुड मॉर्निंग। आदरणीय सोनोवाल जी, आपके उपस्थिति से काफ़ी प्रेरणा मिली। पीके सर, नाइस टू हैव यू हियर। शंकर, you have done extremely well. We are all proud of this convention. For sake of brevity, I'll skip recognizing all the dignitaries on dais and all over here because I will complete in 2 minutes, and we are here to hear you, sir, Sonowal sir. Until 250 years back, for 2000 years, India was the largest economy. People from all over the world came to India because our goods and services were the best and they were available at competitive prices. Equally, our maritime infrastructure was the best. If you read the splendid exchange, William Bernstein has studied and confirmed that Arabs never went beyond India to east and the Chinese never went beyond India to the west. So we were the hub of trading for what we offered to them. Today, at the eve of 75th Independence Day, we are now back. We will again be a third largest and second largest economy. And we are on the threshold of what people say resurgent India. But I dare say it will be the great Indian Renaissance where we have vision of being Vishwaguru. सर, हम आपसे दो चीज़ों में बहुत मार्गदर्शन और प्रोत्साहन चाहते हैं. एक तो एक्ट ईस्ट पॉलिसी that has given a big opportunity to freight forwarding and our traders. Or sir, we had been to you while you were Chief Minister of Assam from our other association, and we will continue to take your inspiration from their support and inspiration. Similarly, we feel that like energy security is critical, we now talk about supply chain resilience, and for which resilient logistics is important, जिसमें shipping भी है. तो एनर्जी सिक्योरिटी का इम्पोर्टेंस लॉजिस्टिक्स सिक्योरिटी को देना चाहिए. ये हम दो चीज़ों के लिए आपसे प्रोत्साहन मार्गदर्शन चाहते हैं. हमारी इंडस्ट्री कभी सब्सिडी नहीं मांगती है, हम सिर्फ प्रोत्साहन चाहते हैं आपसे सपोर्ट और मार्गदर्शन चाहते हैं. धन्यवाद. आपके उपस्थिति से आप देख सकते हैं सर, हॉल पैक है. थैंक यू सर.
Thank you so much, Mr. Shantanu Bhatkamkar. And now I would like to welcome Mr. George Abrao, Chairman Abrao Group, to address the gathering. Can we give a round of applause for him?
The Honorable Minister and all the dignitaries on the dais and off the dais. I have had a recent opportunity to actually interact very closely with Triple FAI, and I found that the energy that they bring forth in the way they take steps to do things is something which is not measurable. So, be it the INSTC, be it the CPAP, they were there to make sure that they participated and took advantage of what was to come. And that vision is something that we find probably required in other associations too. The Honorable Minister, sir, all I can tell you is right in front of you is this audience, and they, for you, is the foundation that gives the logistics to the industry. They are the biggest asset that you can have for nation building. So I think we have come a long way. 75 years we have managed to come this far, and I don't see any reason why we shouldn't be able to go, as Mr. Shantanu mentioned, three steps forward to take this to become the biggest economy. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. George Abrao. And now, to address the gathering, I would like to welcome Mr. Shashikiran Shetty, Chairman and Managing Director, All Cargo Chairman, National Institute of Industrial Engineering, NITIE. Can we welcome him with your round of applause, please?
Honorable Minister, Shri Sonowal ji, my friends on the dais, friends off the dais, a very good morning to all of you today. It is truly a privilege and honor to speak in front of all of you, the Honorable Minister. And I only like to add to what Shantanu and George said. What they spoke about is FFI. All of us know that FFI is the most premier industry association, highly respected, not only in India, and closely connected to the FIATA. And FIATA is the most renowned and highly credible freight forwarding institution in the world. Every company is almost a member. Every nation forwarder association is a member of FIATA, as all of us know, for the knowledge and the benefit of the minister. I like to take this opportunity, particularly the 75th year of, on the eve of India's independence. Like Shantanu said, maritime sector is not only supply chain resilient, it is also security resilient. We need to build maritime industry very strongly. For that to happen and to address the other 50, 60%, maybe 70% of India's foreign trade and even domestic trade can happen through ships, as all of us know. And India, being such a large economy, our shipping fleet is really, to use a word, it's very, very small compared to the scale and size of our country and the scale of the 7,000 kilometers of coastline. So there has been a continuous dialogue with the Ministry of Shipping for decades. And this is something, unfortunately, has not really happened to support India to own its own maritime fleet. And that is not going to happen, sir, unless the government gives subsidy, government comes up with some special scheme. Together with that, I really also urge the shipping ministry to seriously think about how India can be a shipbuilding nation. If you look at the progress of any country in the world, you look at Europe, you look at Korea, Japan, China, all of them have prospered on two industries. One is shipbuilding, the other is textiles. And we are not doing that great in both these industries. And for this shipbuilding industry in particular, as you know, it also attracts a lot of other industries, steel, the technological sector, the engines, the radar system. There's a whole lot of new technology which need to be brought in and which all come as an ecosystem. And most importantly, as we all know, India has a very high quality engineers, skilled labor is all available. And India badly needs job. Our youngsters need so much of job to be created, and shipbuilding industry can create tremendous amount of job. And that is also not going to happen unless there is a very strong policy to support it. So with this little wisdom, I'm sorry if I have taken much time, and I thought that use this time to really talk about these two big opportunities in front of India on the eve of 75th independence. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Shashikiran Shetty. And now we have a very special AV for FFF AI. So can we have the AV, please? Thank you so much. I hope we can give a huge round of applause to all the Triple F AI. They deserve more round of applauses. Thank you so much. And now, we have a Chabad Port AV. Chabad Port is a significant initiative taken by the Government of India. We would like to present the participant to inform the same. So may I request the AV to be played? Yes.
When countries come together to connect, they create a formidable friendship, and a new world is born. Welcome to the point of connectivity that has been a force of trade and commerce among India, Iran, and Central Asian countries. Welcome to Shahid Baheshti Port, Chabahar. To increase EXIM trade, India, Iran, and Afghanistan had signed an agreement on the establishment of an international transport and transit corridor in 2016. Since December 2018, India is investing to equip and operate the two terminals at Chabahar's Shahid Baheshti port that opens onto the Gulf of Oman. Currently, the annual loading and unloading capacity of Chabahar is 8.5 million tons. That will be enhanced to 15 million tons on completion of the phase. It's a route that provides a 60% reduction in shipping costs and a 50% reduction of shipment time between India and Central Asia. It's more than just connecting for trade. It's connecting for humanity. During the COVID-19 crisis, India sent emergency shipments of wheat to Afghanistan. We also sent pesticide to Iran to deal with their menacing locust infestation through Chabahar port. Going forward, together, we are focusing on the International North-South Transport Corridor, or the INSTC. The 7,200-kilometer-long INSTC is India's grand plan to cut short the time taken for trade shipments to reach Russia and Europe and enter the Central Asian markets and vice versa. We are boosting trade, diplomatic and humanitarian ties with Iran. And together, we're reaching out to many more countries. Welcome to Shahid Baheshti Port, Chabahar. It's where we are creating a new world together.
Thank you so much. It's time for us to release the Chabahar report book. So I would request Mr. Shankar Shinde to present the book to our Honorable Minister. To Shri Sarbananda Sonowal ji. Thank you so much, sir. And it's time for us to release Triple F AI Bulletin Book. I would request Mr. Shankar Shinde to present the book to our Honorable Minister. I would request our Honorable Minister, Shri Sarbananda Sonowal ji, to release our Triple F AI Bulletin. Thank you. The Federation is the national member of association which is the member of FIATA. And today, Federation is proud to announce the launch of FIATA Bill of Lading. I would request Mr. Shankar Shinde and our Honorable Minister, Shri Sarbananda Sonowal ji, to release the FIATA Bills of Lading. I hope this applause is not enough. Can we give a big round of applause, people? Thank you so much, gentlemen. Please be seated. Thank you, sir. And to address the gathering, I would like to call upon Shri P.K. Agarwal ji, Principal Chief Commissioner of Customs, to come forward. Can we give a round of applause to Mr. P.K. Agarwal ji?
Vanakkam, Suprabhat, Shubh Sakal, good morning. सम्माननीय भारत के शिपिंग और पोर्ट मिनिस्टर श्री सर्बानंद सोनोवाल जी, leaders of shipping and logistic industry sitting on the dais and this side, it is my privilege and I'm really fortunate today to join you in your 24th biennial convention in presence of none other than Honorable Minister, Government of India. I've heard Sir has been always a source of inspiration and support to the trade and industry relating to the logistics. Sir, I, on behalf of Central Board of Indirect Tax and Customs, representing my chairman and representing all a big contingent of dedicated customs staff, I am here to confirm my dedicated service to this nation and to this fraternity. Sir, our Honorable Prime Minister has already given a call for Atmanirbhar Bharat, Digital India. Customs facilitation is a big enabler in this direction. Sir, I am again saying that I am privileged and honored to serve directly more than 3,000 customs brokers in the country in Calcutta and Mumbai Custom House. So, sir, I know their pains, I know their struggles, I know their inspirations, and today, I repeat my commitment on behalf of CBIC for a technology-driven, trust-based, and transparent customs administration. I assure you, on my behalf and on behalf of CBIC, any innovation, any adoption of technology in this industry, any suggestion on this part will be my privilege. Because, you see, we are part of the service industry. I consider customs as an integral part of this supply chain, value chain, you call it. Let us work together to add more value to this value chain. Let me be also part, let me also little bit contribute some transparency and efficiency to your supply chain. आज हम आज़ादी का अमृत महोत्सव मना रहे हैं। माननीय मंत्री जी हमारे सामने हैं और ट्रिपल FAI का डायमंड जुबली, सर ये 60 इयर्स इनका और 75 साल भारत की आज़ादी का पर्व, सर ये कुछ कहता है अपने आप में। इनका योगदान कहता है सर, इनका कंट्रीब्यूशन भारत के निर्माण में। मैं सर कल रात में आया सुन रहा था कि एम्प्लॉयमेंट जनरेशन में शिपिंग इंडस्ट्री का, आई थिंक सेठी जी इफ आई एम करेक्ट, सेकंड इन द कंट्री इन एम्प्लॉयमेंट जनरेशन आफ्टर एग्रीकल्चर। आज इससे बड़ा आज़ादी का अमृत महोत्सव में देशभक्ति का उदाहरण और क्या हो सकता है। इस मौके पे मैं माननीय मंत्री जी को सुनना, उनके इंस्पिरेशंस हमारे लिए सम्मानपूर्वक ग्रहण करने योग्य है। लेकिन मैं इतना जरूर बोलूँगा, इतना जरूर आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करूँगा, अब समय आ गया है इस पॉलिटिकल, इंस्पिरेशनल पॉलिटिकल लीडरशिप और मॉडर्न एनर्जेटिक ब्यूरोक्रेसी का पूरा लाभ लेने का मौका आ गया है। अब नहीं तो कभी नहीं। मैं आपको वादा करता हूं, इस मौके का फायदा उठाइए, हम तैयार हैं। और 2 शब्द हिंदी में सर, 2 पंक्तियां, आज भारत का हम लोग आज़ादी का अमृत महोत्सव मना रहे हैं और इन सब ने जो पिछले 60 साल तो सर ये पर्व मना रहे हैं, लेकिन 75 सालों में भारत की आज़ादी में जो कंट्रीब्यूशन किया है, तो रियल देशभक्ति जो आपने देश के नवनिर्माण में, देश के निर्माण में जो योगदान दिया है, तो मैं 2 शब्द बोलना चाहूँगा कि आपके जो इमोशंस हैं, आपका जो कंट्रीब्यूशन है, उसके लिए जो भरा नहीं है भावों से, बहती जिसमें रसधार नहीं, वो हृदय नहीं पत्थर है जिसमें स्वदेश का प्यार नहीं। आपने जो स्वदेश का प्यार दिया है, स्वदेश का जो निर्माण किया है, उसको मैं नमन करता हूँ, वंदन करता हूँ। जय हिंद, जय भारत।
Thank you so much, sir. That was a great energetic speech. Thank you so much once again. And finally, I would like to welcome our Honorable Minister of Ports, Shipping and Waterways, Shri Sarbananda Sonowal ji, to felicitate our sponsors. First of all, I would like to call upon our lead sponsor, All Cargo. Can we give a big round of applause for All Cargo? A huge round of applause, please. Now I would like to welcome our platinum sponsor, a Bravo Group. Now, I would request the gold sponsor, Frighty 5. Please welcome. A round of applause, please. From the gold sponsor, I would like to call upon KSR Freight Forwardees Private Limited. Please welcome to the stage KSR. Next, we would like to call upon, we have KSR. Next, we would like to call upon NTC Logistics India Private Limited. Next, we welcome Asyad Group. Congratulations. And next we welcome Reliance Industries Limited. Thank you so much. Thank you. Please be seated. Thank you. And I hope this is the time we all were waiting for, and it's time for us to invite our Honorable Minister, Ports, Shipping and Waterways, Shri Sarbananda Sonowal ji, to address the gathering. Can we give a huge round of applause to him and welcome him forward? Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a big round of applause? Thank you.
Vanakkam, Chennai. Vanakkam, Tamil Nadu. Namaskar. Shri Shankar Sindheji, Chairman, Triple FAI. Shri Dushan Molani ji, Chairman-elect, Triple FAI, Shri George Abrauji, Chairman, Abrau Group, Shri Shashikiran Shetty ji, CMD, All Cargo, Chairman, Shri Shantanu Bhatkamkar ji, past Chairman and Board of Advisor, Shri A.B. Vijay Kumar ji, past Chairman, all other dignitaries, distinguished guests present in the audience, and respected Pramod Kumar Agarwal ji, the Principal Chief Commissioner, Customs, Mumbai. I'm very happy to be here in Chennai today. Every time I visit Tamil Nadu, I'm amazed by the richness of the ancient and vibrant culture and tradition of Tamil Nadu. I am amazed by the industrious and hardworking nature of the Tamil society. I am amazed by the illustrious personages who have graced this state from diverse arenas like Ramanujam, Thiru Balurbhar, Abdul Kalam, C.V. Raman, M.S. Subalasmi, A.R. Rahman, Kamal Hussain, Rajnikant, Vishwanathan Anand, and countless others. This is a blessed land of great talent where, it be in philosophy or space science, dance or cuisine, literature or film, culture or spirituality. Let me begin by expressing my heartfelt gratitude for inviting me to the 24th Biennial Convention of Freight Forwarder Association in India. I'm happy to learn that FAI is the apex body of custom brokers and freight forwarders in the country. For the past 8 decades, it is, I believe, 6 decades or 8 decades? Yeah. So Mr. Agarwal is, yeah. So I believe I am correct. It has engaged in policy formulation, conceptualization of reforms in ease of doing business, assisting central and state government for smooth rollout of various measures for promotion and enhancement of trade and commerce. Through digitization of fiat bill of lading time, and money is being saved while bringing trust and security through transparency to the stakeholders. Negotiable fiat multimodal transport bill of lading are now available in a paperless format. This will leverage logistic industry by empowering MSMEs, custom brokers, and logistic service providers to issue their own bill of lading. This will enhance their capabilities to procure own containers to support EXIM trade and also in future to have their own vessel building strength. I am happy to note that FAI is facilitating the initiative of issuing FBL for Indian exporter, which has worldwide acceptance and will go a long way to support EXIM trade. Some of the Federation notable contributions in the recent past have been spearheading international North-South Corridors project, Sabahar Port Promotion, which is a strategic location for connecting Central Asia with India and the rest of the world, international road transport assistance, implementation and rolling out and effectively implementing trade facilitation agreement article at grassroots level. Federation plays an important role in the global logistic ecosystem as an interlocutor between various stakeholders, trade bodies, government authorities such as the ministries of Port, Shipping and Waterways, Commerce and Industry, and Finance, etc., the Government of India and Ministry of Port, Shipping and Waterways has developed this Sabahar port as a modern port with all advanced facilities. It is my earnest request to the Federation of Freight Forward Association and all the stakeholders of the sector to utilize facilities of Sabahar port to the optimum. During the COVID pandemic, it was heartening to see that due to global outreach and robust handling of the logistics service providers in collaboration with the major ports, DG Shipping, Customs, and other government and private maritime agencies, critical supply chains were kept open, and medicine and other essential items were delivered globally without delay. Custom brokers were one of the stakeholders who worked earnestly to keep the wheel of supply chain in motion without increasing any logistic cost. In view of current geopolitical situation, the Ministry of Port, Shipping and Waterways welcomed the suggestion of FAI to ensure that trade and commerce of the country is carried out smoothly and providing opportunities and expanding its outreach to the member of FAI, who are mostly MSME units. Your suggestion of making India Atmanirbhar Bharat in shipping industry, possessing our own container shipping line and improving container availability to EXIM is well noted. I feel very proud to announce that coinciding with the celebration to commemorate the 75th anniversary of India's independence, Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, Cochin Shipyard Limited, under the Ministry of Port, Shipping and Waterways, has delivered to the Indian Navy one of the largest and most modern aircraft carrier in the world. Under the visionary leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, ISC Vikrant is a perfect example of India's quest for Atmanirbhar Bharat and government Make in India initiative. The grand vision of our Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji is today materializing due to hard work, commitment, and dedication. This has been witnessed in the 7 years of stupendous success of the Honorable Prime Minister's ambitious Sagarmala program, which aims to promote port-led development and accelerate economic development in the country by reducing logistic costs for both domestic and EXIM cargo with requisite infrastructure investment. Initiative under Sagarmala in last 7 years to increase the capacity of port by infrastructure modernization, improving the connectivity of ports have helped in lowering overall operational cost of ports, reducing turnover time for vessel, increasing efficiency, and throughout providing the ability to handle larger ships and developing strategic importance of Indian ports in the South Asian region. It is the result of this effort at port which helped India to achieve the $400 billion of goods exports record in 2021-22, well ahead of schedule. The rupee 100 trillion Prime Minister's Gati Shakti National Master Plan aims to synchronize the effort of several line ministries to provide systematic multimodal connectivity to various economic zones for seamless movement of people, goods, and service resulting in efficient conduct of logistic and economic activities. Under this initiative, Ministry of Port Shipping and Waterways had identified 101 project worth of rupees 62,627 crores for implementation by 2024. A result of this progressive initiative made by Ministry of Port Shipping and Waterways, traffic handle during financial year 2021-22 at major port witnessed a rise of 6.94% over last year. Average turnaround time for container vessel at major ports has improved from 43.44 hours in 2014 to 26.58 hours. The Inland Waterways Authority of India transported a total of 105 million tons of cargo through national waterways this year, registering an impressive increase of 25.61% year-on basis. I convey my best wishes to Mr. Shinde and all FFI members for this biennial convention and for a bright future of this federation. It is heartening to note that this sector is generating considerable first-time employment, and majority of your members are MSME unit, which is a service to the nation. I believe these are significant points so far you have achieved. And I consider you are the major stakeholder for making India a reality. Making India a reality, I believe this is an objective set by our Honorable Prime Minister to make Indian proud to be an Indian and also to make India a self-reliant nation. And I believe whatever so far we have received under the dynamic leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji in the last 8 years, we have all realized about our potentialities, about our commitment, about our duty and responsibility to the nation, Bharat Mata. So, you being the major stakeholder in both EXIM cargo and domestic cargo transportation, particularly coordinating, I believe you are also in the process strictly following the principle of PM Gati Shakti National Master Plan. What is the principle stand here? We are to develop our coordination, cooperation to each other, and empowering each other, potentiality to the highest level, so that we could serve the nation with our best possible effort and dedication and commitment. I believe this is what you are doing. मैं तो इतना ही मानता हूं कि आप लोगों ने देश के अंदर लोगों का बीच में अनुभव जगाया है और लोगों को खास करके I being a producer, supposing I am a producer, how I have to sell out my product to the market, how the production, procurement and marketing can be made possible, how this chain, this ecosystem can be developed in the country. In this particular sector, you are playing a very, very important role. That is why nation is proud of you. And in the near future, next 25 years, Amrit Kal, up to 2047, the agenda has already been set by Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. In the next 25 years, that means when we will be completing our 100 years of independence, during that moment, we'll have to prove that we are the best in the world. We are the best in the world by making self-reliant nation. And our ability in all the sector has already been proved that we are capable enough to handle any kind of situation. Our talented youth, our talented women, and our talented producers, our talented industrialists in all the sectors, our talented scientists, research scholars, writers, artists, all sections of society have so far proved they are capable enough to handle any kind of situation, to accept any kind of challenges of life with merit, with ability, with vision. We can prove that we are the best. So I believe today I am here. Sindhiji, they have all invited me. I believe last month, we were together at Mumbai. We were also discussing about Sabahar port, how it is to be well accessed by our stakeholder. Why? Under the dynamic leadership of Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji, we are developing that port. For what reason? For what objective? It is mainly to connect Central Asia to South Asia. And India, we being the closest to Sabahar port, our businessmen, our traders can avail this opportunity to export their product to the different part of the Central Asia through this port. And I believe strategically located, Sabahar port will give a lot of access to our growth, to our business and trade relationship, and also to develop our cultural relationship, political relationship, global relationship. And that is why today I am really thankful to all of you that you have again given a little bit of demonstration about the potentials of this Sabahar port stands. And I being a minister from Port Shipping and Waterways, and also, I'm also a minister of IUS. I believe you all are very much nowadays connected with IUS ministry because of yoga, because of our product. And IUS, that's the ancient system of our medicine, ancient science, now serving with full of dedication to the global society for the preservation of health and for the prevention of disease and preservation of health. And this sector also, nowadays, IUS industry also taking a very, very important role, creating a market of more than $18.2 billion. And this is also for you, how to sell out our product in the global market. Because nowadays, when during the COVID-19 pandemic, under the dynamic leadership of Honorable Prime Ministers, when the product of IUS has been distributed among the people in the country, and the result came with a very, very satisfactory note from the users. And through this particular exercise, we could able to develop our credibility and acceptability throughout the global market by providing service to the nation, service to the people of the world. And I believe in the recent past, when we had a global summit, innovation and investment summit at Gandhinagar, Gujarat, we got tremendous response. Nobody expected IUS sector will have investment summit, and more than 70 numbers of MOU has been signed with a commitment of 9,000 crores investment. First time in the history. It is only happening because of Honorable Prime Minister's untiring effort, devoted effort, committed effort to promote the ancient system of medicine, traditional system of medicine of India. हमको मालूम है ये जो प्रकृति है, इस प्रकृति में भगवान ने हमें जो शक्ति दिया है, प्रकृति का रचना प्रभु ने इसी हिसाब से किया गया है, हर जीव के लिए ये उपयोगी है और हमारे जीवन के लिए ये प्रकृति का रचना किया गया है. तो मुझे लगता है कि हम प्रकृतियों को अगर आदर करें, स्नेह करें, if we love nature, then nature will protect us. This is what the lesson we are to learn from the nature. And this is the power that stands in nature. all the system in Ayush, whether it is Ayurveda, Siddha, Unani, Soharikpa, Yoga, Naturopathy, and Homeopathy. All the system of Ayush now creating tremendous confidence in the mindset of the people in the 21st century. How, for the preservation of health and prevention of disease, this can play a very, very key role. And that is why I believe we should respect nature. And Honorable Prime Minister, all the time appealing to the people of the country, please protect your nature, protect your ecology, environment. So I believe in the near future, we have a big role to play. Whatever biodiversity we have in the country, it is to be well guarded by our effort. Today, I do not want to make any prolonged speeches. I gone through some lines in the written speeches. It is all being prepared by my people. And I believe I try my, all the respected dignitaries present here today to communicate my messages so that you could also, in the near future, cooperate whatever I have made my appeal. And so Tamil Nadu is very, very beautiful state in the country. And this particular state has a always big role to play in the near future also for making India Atmanirbhar Bharat. And all the abilities given by God stands in this state. The people are beautiful, and I believe you have rightly chosen the place Chennai for this event. और कैसे धन्यवाद दूं आप सबको। आप लोगों ने मुझे आज इस कार्यक्रम में बहुत दिल से जुड़ा है. It is not that simply coming as a formal guest, making a formal speech and going back. No. This is called relationship. This is called love and affection. This is what stands in the human relationship. This is the power of human relationship. देखिए आज परम आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने योग के जरिए दुनिया के मानव समाज को जोड़ा है. How through the power of yoga science is integrating the global society with the principle of humanity. Humanity stands for love and affection, mutual respect to each other. And we are all need to work for the restoration of peace and tranquility in the society. अगर शांति होंगे तो आप मेहनत कर सकते हैं निश्चिंत होके. और दुनिया में शांति का माहौल बनाने के सिलसिले में परम आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने पिछले 8 साल के अंदर जो महत्वपूर्ण कदम उठाए हैं, इसके लिए मैं दिल से देश की, दुनिया की सबसे लोकप्रिय नेता प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी को हृदय से आभार व्यक्त करना चाहता हूं. आप लोग एक बार स्टैंडिंग थोड़ा ओवेशन दे दे तो ठीक हो गए हमारे माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी के लिए. We must appreciate, we must thank our Honorable Prime Minister for his ideal leadership. And through his mantra, सबका साथ, सबका विकास, सबका विश्वास और सबका प्रयास, यानी कन्याकुमारी से कश्मीर तक, गुजरात से अरुणाचल प्रदेश तक, देश की जनता को, हर वर्गों को उन्होंने इज्जत से, प्यार मोहब्बत से, अलग अलग कार्यक्रम से जोड़ा है. और पीएम गति शक्ति के द्वारा इस देश को विकास के रास्ते में जोर से ले जाने के लिए उन्होंने संकल्प ली है. इतना बड़ा देश के हितों के लिए जो व्यक्ति मेहनत करते हैं, भक्ति भावनाओं से देशवासियों को सेवा करते हैं, इसके लिए हम हमेशा मोदी जी के लिए आभारी है. और इसलिए मैं आप सबको आमंत्रण किया. आप लोगों ने सही इस आमंत्रण को स्वीकार किया, सब लोगों ने सहयोग किया और बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. So many thanks to all of you. We are all proud of you. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you so much, our Honorable Minister. I hope we should give a huge round of applause for him for giving us a wonderful and motivating address. Thank you so much, sir. Finally, we are here to end the inaugural session. I would like to welcome Shri Dushyant Mulani ji, Chairman Elect FFF AI, to do the vote of thanks. Can we give a round of applause for him, please? Thank you.
Thank you, friends. Thank you for being present in such large numbers to honor our Honorable Minister of Shipping, Shri Sarbananda Sonowal ji. It's been a very inspiring address. Dignitaries on dais, because of paucity of time, will not go into it. But one request to all, a standing ovation he requires for his inspirational speech. Thank you, Minister Saab. It's been wonderful. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you. So, thank you all. It's been a wonderful session, and I request end of the session. I request for a photograph.
Thank you so much, sir, Dushyant sir. And I would request the office bearers to join the group photo session. The President of Custom Broker and Association for the photo. Please welcome. The President of Custom Broker Association. Please join us for the photo. I would request the ladies and gentlemen to be seated. After the photo session, we are starting our business session 1. So I would request everybody to be seated. Thank you.